We are the Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association.
We are the Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association.
Business in Pennsylvania.
And business in Pennsylvania is our business.
Two-part question from Stephanie in Pittsburgh. First, she says, Governor Corbett, did you get rid of the automobiles that state reps have? Well, I know the answer to that one. And why don't they pay their own insurance?
You want to answer this for me? I'd love to hear your answer.
Well, first of all, I don't know that you ever promised to get rid of state reps' vehicles and senators' vehicles.
They are an independent branch of government.
So there's not a whole lot that the governor has to say with regards to that. But I guess you can understand how people get upset.
Well, you don't. If you don't get into how government works, all you see is the states pay. Taxpayers are paying for it, and they're absolutely right.
And the more people struggle and they have to pay for their own cars, they see the salaries of state lawmakers.
And what I promised was that we would get rid of 20% of the state cars under the control of the governor in 8 years. Well, we've gotten rid of, I think it's 24% in 3 years. We've gotten rid of 2,330 vehicles. That saved almost $50 million in taxpayer money.
That's right. Yeah, the promise that you made had to do with employees of departments and things like that and the vehicles that they use. But Stephanie also wrote in on the vehicle subject. She's just not happy with the transportation service out in Pittsburgh, which is your home area. She calls it the poorest example of modern rapid transit ever and an embarrassment to the state.
Well, I'm not going to debate with anybody on that issue. I used to take the bus when I was a young assistant district attorney, and that bus route no longer exists. And the Port Authority has been going through some struggling times. The transportation bill is going to provide funds for that authority and mass transit across the state, which we absolutely need to be able to continue. And I know that they're bringing new leaders in there to try and produce a better product than what people in western Pennsylvania, particularly the Port Authority is only Allegheny County, to get them to produce a better product that reaches more people.